What's going on, everybody? This is Alex KGB, and you might want to ask me, what am I doing naked in the park with a minigun? Well, it's easy. Today's video is about drugs and alcohol abuse. So in Fallout 76, drugs work in a different way and not everybody know it. You can have only one drug at a time. So if you abuse your chems, you might have a little problem here. Now let's go and take a look. What do I mean? Now, as of now, you can see in my stats I have all my mutations suppressed, but from my drugs I have Red X and nothing else. I'm well hydrated, but no any effects by the drugs. Now if we go in our aid and we pump, let's say, we're having a tough fight and we want to have some damage resistance. So we're gonna take MedX. We can take a couple, it wouldn't really matter. So we still take a look at our stats and we can see that our damage resistance is only plus 25. So the matter of fact that we consume two of the same drugs didn't combine the effects of them. It's just 25 as if you taken one. Now if you go in your items and then if you go into your aid and take some other drug, for example, you want to have an increased damage, you take that. What would be a good thing if you had both drugs combined? So you would have increased damage and increased resistance, but apparently if you take another drug, it takes over. So this kind of sucks, in my opinion, because at some point in the game I was pumping all the drugs that I had in my inventory, thinking that I am buffing myself to insane levels, when actually I was just overriding the previous drug with the new one. So whatever drug was the last, that one was in the effect. Alright, so now we know that, if you want to take some drugs, just take one at a time. And the other thing is, in Fallout 76, you actually can mix your drugs with alcohol. It's never advised to take drugs in real life unless prescribed by a doctor, and you should never mix drugs and alcohol in real life. But in Fallout, you can do anything pretty much. Okay, so if we go ahead and get our alcohol going, let's say we want, well, like most alcohol, this one increased charisma, so we want to have neutral red L. So we're taking that and we go in our stats and we can see that we actually have our intelligence decrease, but our charisma and strength increased by 1. Okay, so apparently I was out of alcohol, so for the alcohol part of the video I had to go to the bar to get some more. Alright, so let's get something to drink. Let's get the... I don't need all 4 of them. Let's get 1 cranberry moonshine, red ale, let's get lager, old possum. That should do it. Now, as I was saying, if we go into our aid and we take a chem, one chem overrides another one. Let's say we do Fury, which gives us a pretty good melee damage bonus and damage resistance, but add -5 perception. I think this is okay. And then if we go and take alcohol, let's take moonshine, charisma and strength 1. So we go in our stats, effects. So we do have our cranberry moonshine effect happening. And if we do some other alcohol, let's take lager and then red ale and take a look at our stats. Interesting that one effect from cranberry moonshine did stay, so our HP is still increased. But the other effect of boosting our specials, charisma and strengths, and minus our intelligence, actually got transferred to a neutral red ale. So you sort of can combine alcohol and different effects of alcohol as long as they are different. What happens with your drugs? Well, they pretty much override one another. And then there's also a pretty good perk in charisma if you're into alcohol, that you can select Party Boy, and if you get 2 of those, you drink alcohol and you can triple your effect. So pretty much you would have here with the alcohol going plus 3 strength, plus 3 charisma, and plus 75 max HP, which is a pretty nice deal if you're an alcoholic. Okay, so now you know that you don't want to mix your chems, don't want to mix your drugs. You can mix drugs and alcohol, and you can mix different type of alcohols if they give you different effects. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching. This was Alex KGB, and bye bye.